Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2021 with Borussia Dortmund. We are the draw specialists of the Bundesliga. We've played 3 matches in between episodes. No, we played 4 matches in between episodes. We've won our DFB Pokal game against a bunch of garbage. I think we won 4-0. We beat Bayern Munich and then drew the other 2 games against not very good sides. So, yeah, we played Barmbek Uhlenhorst. We beat them 3-0. Gio Reyna and Piatek with the goals in this one. We beat Bayern Munich. Magno, Martial and Adeyemi with the goals in this one. We were actually 2-1 down, and then Martial and Adeyemi got their goals. We've then drawn 1-1 with Hoffenheim. Martial on the score sheet again, and then drew 2-2 with Mainz. Piatek and Belotti on the score sheet in this one. We need to, win some games. We are currently sat 6th in the table, obviously just 3 games in. We are still below Bayern Munich because we've drawn games. They've lost a match to us, and they're still ahead of us because they've won 2 more matches. It's ourselves, Bayer Leverkusen, Werder Bremen, Red Bull Leipzig and Schalke, all with 0 defeats. And Mainz, apparently, who've drawn all 3 games. Cool. Transfer news, we've spent some more money, and I think we've spent it wisely. Marcos Antonio is a 22-year-old Brazilian central midfielder signed up from Shakhtar Donetsk. We've raided basically Ukraine quite a lot for this Dortmund side at the moment, and we've got another Brazilian. He's coming for just £20 million, 4-star current ability. He's not going to get much better apparently, but still 22 years old, he still might get better. No caps for Brazil, which is a strange one to me. 77 appearances apparently for Shakhtar over, 4-year period or 3-year period. 9 goals to his name, so I don't expect him to score too many goals. He's alright. He's also got a broken foot, so he's not going to play for a couple of weeks. The starting lineup then for the Augsburg game, a team who I think are sat about mid-table at the moment. It doesn't matter, does it? It's too early on in the season. It will be Onana in goal, Guerrero, Zagadou, Popov and Van Housden as our back 4 today. Van Housden has been out injured. He's going to return today. You'll notice there's no Dodo because Dodo is currently out injured. We've got some injury problems, basically. Emre Can and Jude Bellingham will be the midfielders today with Zaniolo on the right, Karim Adeyemi on the left, and Piatek and Martial will be our strikers today. We do have Belotti on the bench, who has scored a goal for us. We've also got Gio Reyna on the bench, who scored 2 goals for us, but they were both in the cup competition, so not against the strongest competition. I need to make sure I've got right back on the bench. We've got Paslak. We're good. Let's hopefully beat Augsburg. Now, in the games that we have played, we've had chances. We've done actually surprisingly well. We just haven't scored as many goals, and we've basically been leaking goals. Martial with the ball in towards the back post, I guess. Ron Robert Zieler holds this ball in his hands with just 3 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock. We've won this back. Emre Can back to Van Housden. Now Zaniolo. A bunch of youngsters playing for us and Emre Can. Van Housden controls this on the right-hand side. Is he going to run into the space? He's slowed down a little bit, crosses it in. Martial was there, and Anthony Martial's in at the front post, but the linesman's flag is up, and it is going to stay 0-0. Martial's probably offside. We're going to probably have VAR. Of course, we're going to have VAR. He's going to be offside. How far offside was he? Probably a long distance. He was. They really should start, learning to, follow the offside rule. There's one thing I've had to tweak with this formation, and it is the fact that my strikers kept swapping sides, which I don't think is a problem, but it meant when I suddenly did some substitutions and things like that my strikers started swapping with, wingers and things, which I didn't really want them to do. Adeyemi's got this ball for us. 22 minutes on the clock. He's running towards goal. He's going to go it alone. He's got 2 chances. The first one was a great block. Karim Adeyemi is there, though. Gets his 2nd goal of the season. Lovely Robbie Keane celebration. It's not the Robbie Keane. It's an Archer. But I just imagine it's Robbie Keane every time for some reason. We're 1-0 up against Augsburg. Let's not throw this away. Let's pick up 3 points in this game. That would be nice to see. It is a highlight straight after the goal, though, which is a bit of a worry. Is that Kevin Danso playing for Augsburg still? They're going to score, aren't they? Vargas in on goal. They've put it underneath the keeper. Immediate response. This is the problem that we are having. We score goals, fine, but we also don't defend. We saw that in the last match. Piatek scored a lovely header there. His 3rd goal of the season. He's scoring goals. Belotti not so much. Piatek is getting on the score sheet. He has also missed a penalty. But yeah, we're scoring goals. We are definitely scoring goals. We might need to look at how we defend, because every single highlight at the moment seems to possibly result in a goal for whoever's having it. It is Augsburg with the edge of the penalty area in on goal, hits the post. 2nd chance is saved as well by Onana. It's going to be a corner. Another chance where realistically we probably should have done a little bit better and got the ball clear. Onana comes out, holds on to that one. That's good to see. 10 minutes left to play of the first half. 8 minutes left to play of the first half. Guerrero's nicked that ball away. Adeyemi, who is one of our goal scorers, finds Martial in the centre circle, plays it across to nobody. What a weird pass that was. Van Houston, who probably shouldn't be playing too much football. It's a great pass back to the goalkeeper. I say great. Wasn't great at all. A little bit worried. Zaniolo's got this. Is he going to cross this ball in? Maybe not. Yes, eventually. Adeyemi's there once again with a headed effort. This time just goes wide of the keeper's post. It is still 2-1, but it is also still the first half. Ziela's kick up field for Augsburg. Get this ball, please. Zagadou heads down, but Kevin Danso collects this. Bellingham nicks that away, though. Piatek and Martial pass in between them. Martial's managed to break free. It's a wonderful block. The highlight is still alive, though. Go on, Adeyemi. Back to Bellingham. Where is he going to go? Is he going to go back or try and get this cross in? Please go backwards. He's crossed it instead. He's found an Augsburg shirt. And Mesut Ozil is playing for Augsburg. Why did I not see that? Has he been there for a couple of seasons? I feel like he's been there for a few seasons, you know. Popov heads that ball on. We're not going to get there first because we're not chasing it down. And once again, Augsburg have themselves a chance. He was miles offside. Absolutely miles offside. The commentary at the bottom there was saying, was he offside? Yes. Yes, he was. By about maybe 10 metres, is my guess. He was so far offside, we didn't even see the lines. Half time then, we are winning, but Augsburg apparently have got better XG. They are having the better chances, and they've only had 4 of them. We've had 6. What do we do? Do we just kind of... No, I'm not happy. It's Augsburg. Just keep going. Score some more goals. Get some more goals. We're still not... I mean, Bayern Munich, top of the table, and they've lost a game to us. How is that fair? We've got ourselves a corner. Guerrero steps up, left-footed corner. Zagadou's there. It's just over the bar. I don't think it was saved. It wasn't saved. It does just go clean over the bar. We probably need to look at bringing off Zeno Van Houston, which is actually his proper name, not how I was trying to say it. We're going to do Van Houston for Paslak. We're also going to do Zaniolo for Barco, I think. And do we also do Bellingham? We'll do Bellingham for Reina. That is all of our subs. Could be a risk. It means we're sticking with Piatek and Martial as our strikers for the rest of the match. Emre Can's also on a 6-6. Reina takes this corner. Zagadou's there. He's at the underside of the bar. Emre Can isn't there quick enough to clean up. Guerrero with it. Back to Gio Reyna. Guerrero again. Reina again. You're going to cross it this time. He does cross it. Back post is Barco. And Barco heads over the bar. It is still 2-1. We're getting closer to getting another goal. But this isn't good. Goncalves' free kick comes in. Guerrero heads it clear, but it's gone back to Goncalves. He's gone back as well, all the way to the central defenders. Reece Oxford. Guerrero's going to go all the way back to the keeper, and now we are closing him down. Ziela's there, kicks it forward, finds Goncalves once again. We're putting loads of pressure on him. This is looking good. This is looking promising, but all they need to do is a bit of Route 1 football. And they've managed to get some space. Jensen Popov gets a big boot behind it. Martial gets this as well. It's going to be 3. It is Anthony Martial. Gets his 3rd goal of the season. Gets our 3rd goal on the night. We are winning against Augsburg. It's Augsburg. They're not the most impressive side in the league. They do have Mesut Ozil though. So that's something to cling on to. Final 5 minutes then of the match. It's 3-1. We've both had a goal disallowed. So there's been quite a few goals in this match so far. Back post goes over the bar. It was an absolute sitter apparently. We've got 3 minutes of injury time left to play. We're probably going to see nothing. We don't see anything. We've picked up our first win on camera of the season. 2nd win of the season as well. It's alright. It's not a bad performance in the end. We got there. First half was a little bit questionable. Might need to look at how this defence works because we do concede the odd dodgy goal. So the 3 points then against Augsburg puts us into 3rd place. 8 points on the board. Bayern Munich on 9. Schalke topping the pile at the moment on 10 points. Bayern Munich have a positive 11 goal difference after 4 games. And bear in mind, after 1 game, they were -1 goal difference. What are they doing? Oh my word, they've won 7-0 against Hoffenheim, 5-1 against Paderborn. Admittedly, they are playing the weaker sides in the league. Bielefeld and Paderborn are not the best teams in the league. Hoffenheim, I think we drew with them, didn't we? So I'm going to claim they're the best team in the league. So they did well to get a win out of that one. Anyway, we're going to go forward. We're going to play Wolfsburg next, which is actually just about 4 days' time in this episode. The starting lineup then for the Wolfsburg game will be Mitchell Price in goal. That's right. I'm going to give the Australian his league debut today. It'll be Van Houston, Popov, Zagadou and Guerrero sticking as that back four with Jan and Bellingham as well in the middle. Adeyemi and Zaniolio have swapped sides. That's what they've done. I've also said it, so they swap sides during the match because they can both play on either flank. And I'm thinking if we do that, then occasionally we might have the option to basically play really narrow and have basically Adeyemi, Zaniolio, Bellingham, Jan, Martial and Piatek all kind of in this little area here, which then allows the fullbacks to get up and down the flanks a bit easier because there's nobody distracting them. That's kind of my thought. It might not work. We've got Piatek and Martial up front, as I've mentioned as well. On the bench, Onana is sticking on the bench. We have sold another player, by the way, Zach Steffen. He has left. He's gone to Leicester for £6 million. Last time we've ever seen Zach Steffen in this save, I'm willing to bet. Anyway, let's play Wolfsburg. Now, Wolfsburg are struggling in the league. They're not struggling too badly, but they're down kind of the wrong end. They're currently 11th, although that's because they're getting a point from this. Guerrero with a curling effort. Hradecki with a decent enough save, conceding the corner. Is it going to be Guerrero taking it? It is Guerrero taking this corner. Zagadou's there if he wants to find him. He does manage to find Zagadou, who didn't quite get on the end of it. Zaniolo with a wonderful slide tackle to give the ball to Cohen. Cohen's now running forward with this. He's got number 8 in front of him. I'm not even sure who that is. The ball comes in. Popov doesn't get there. Van Houston luckily does for us. Wolfsburg still have this though. No, they don't. The highlight ends. Free kick for Wolfsburg. Brooks with this. Is that Jonathan Brooks? I think it's Jonathan Brooks. It's not David Brooks, is it? Surely not. Surely they're not going to have signed a Welsh winger to play as a centre-back. Zaniolo collects this from Bellingham. Zaniolo down that left-hand side. I will call him Zaniolio a million times, by the way. He's been pushed over. He's been pushed over. We've got ourselves a penalty. Now, the question is, who's taken them? Who takes our penalties? I think it's Piatek. I think Piatek's the designated penalty taker because he is the best at penalties. But he's already missed one this season so far. I didn't get a chance to pause it. Okay, so then, Christoph Piatek steps up against Hradecki. What's he going to do? Into the bottom corner. Sends the keeper the wrong way. Piatek gets his 4th goal of the season. I'm starting to think that Piatek was a good investment. Belotti not so much. It's 1-0. That goal as well puts us joint at the top of the table with 3 wins and 2 draws to our name. We're only in second on goal difference. Adeyemi to Guerrero. He's been tackled. He hasn't been tackled. Zagadou to Popov. Forward to Emre Can. Can's been tackled by Arnold, but we've still kept hold of the ball. Piatek, the Polish international, finds some space for himself. Now Karim Adeyemi. Back post for Adeyemi. Hradecki makes a questionable save. Van Houston's going to hopefully keep this alive. Is he going to get past Celtic? He's crossed this in low and hard to Piatek. Piatek is there. And Christoph Piatek gets his 2nd of the game, his 5th of the season. Everything has to go. I say not everything. Van Houston's pass there was spot on. And then Piatek's finish was just as magnificent. Look at this pass. Look at how accurate this pass is. From that position, Piatek runs onto it. Lovely little touch to get past the keeper. 2-0 against Wolfsburg. I think if we score 2 more goals, we go top of the table on alphabetical order, possibly. Pongracic? I want to say Pogregniak, but it's not Pavel Pogregniak at all. It's Schopf now with the ball. Arnold. Wolfsburg coming forward with it, steal it away. Emre Can does steal it away. Piatek's on his right-hand side, who is now on a hat-trick. Martial's there. Martial goes for goal. Blasts it past the keeper. It's 3-0 with barely half an hour on the clock. This is one of those matches where we don't need to defend because we are just constantly stopping Wolfsburg getting even close to our goal. We are hammering them. I want a Piatek hat-trick. Guerrero's throw to Martial. Martial's effort is blocked. Adeyemi's cross is blocked. Bellingham has this now. He's going for goal, the greedy bugger. Why did he run that? Why did he run that in? No footballer in the world would have thought, that's the plan. That's what you do there. Hradecki has this in his hands, though. Kicks it long over the halfway line. Coming back, though, from Popov. Emre Can. Are we going to go to the right-hand side? He's been tackled but keeps hold of it. Martial. Piatek's making the run. Is this the hat-trick for Piatek? It's not. Brooks with a wonderful block. Winning ourselves a corner. Guerrero's going to take this. Zagadou's going to hopefully get on the end of this because that's where it should be going. Piatek's there. Doesn't manage to find a single yellow shirt and the ball is cleared. Wolfsburg possibly with a chance now, or maybe not. Popov gets it clear. Zaniolo runs forward with it. Piatek on the right. Martial on the left. Zaniolo's going straight through the middle. And it deserved more. Honestly, that effort deserved more. The final chance there was a bit garbage, wasn't it? It's another throw for Wolfsburg. Gerhardt to Mehmedi. Now Arnold crosses that ball in. Zagadou gets it clear. And we're going to close this down as well with Jude Bellingham. The counter-attack is on. Bellingham's going to run through the middle as well. He's going to go for goal. Bellingham's effort straight into the hands of the keeper. But it is going to be a corner. So once again, Rafael Guerreiro trots up on that left-hand side, left-footed from the fullback and centre midfielder. Is it a penalty? Zagadou, what are you doing, buddy? He's handled it. So then, half-time, we are 3-0 up. Literally, Wolfsburg have had one chance and it wasn't even on target. A 0.09 XG chance. Don't really know what we do. I'm very pleased. We're doing all right. We're having a good time, having a lovely time. Zagadou might need to get substituted just because he's booked and he's on a 6.7, occasionally a 6.8. Guerreiro with a free kick, 53 minutes on the clock. Zagadou's there. Lucas Nemeka is there as well, our former player. Piatek to Zagadou. Zagadou plays it back to Bellingham. We're going backwards, buddy. He's gone all the way back to the American, Mitchell Price. First time we get to see him, he's just lumped that upfield. It's found Anthony Martial as well. Oh my word, Martial. If you put that in, Mitchell Price would have had an assist on his league debut. Baku's throw is cleared by Bellingham. We're not going to get there first. Shop back to Arnold. Steal this away, please. Mehmedi in on goal on that left-hand side. Van Houston's stolen the ball away. It's not a penalty. Good to see. Bellingham's got this from Zaniolo. He's lost out to Arnold. And once again, Wolfsburg coming forward with the ball. Nemeka finds Shop. And now it's Cohen in on goal. Price, when needed, does the job. Saves that one. Conceded to corner, but he saved it. He's on a 7.2, Mitchell Price. Corner then for Shop on the right-hand side with a yellow card to his name. Jonathan Brooks is there. And once again, the Australian Mitchell Price holds on to that one. We're going to do ourselves a change just because I want to bring him off. We're going to bring on Mats Hummels. I'm not playing Hummels, by the way, because he's got a year left on his contract, and I don't think I want to keep him beyond that. So I'm trying to basically develop Zagadou and Popov. That's kind of the plan here. Baku's throw finds Cohen, tries to steal it away. I'm not sure who that is. Number 7. Who is? I should know my squad numbers. I'm an auto-pick squad number person, by the way, in case you hadn't realised. So I don't actually know who has what squad number. Guerreiro steals that away. Emre Can's not quick enough. Mehmedi with a long-range chance hits the post. Price got a bit lucky there. Shop with a corner for Wolfsburg now. Wolfsburg definitely coming back into this. Pongracic with the goal. Price couldn't do too much about that. We need to possibly look at being a little bit more defensive. Maybe. Let's go balanced. Let's just drop back to balance. See if that makes a bit of a difference. Because the second half, Wolfsburg have been a lot better. Baku with a free kick. We've still got 15 minutes to play. Arnold to Salk. Now Nemeka. Popov gets in the way. And we're passing it around. Adeyemi back to Hummels. We've gone all the way back to Price. I mean, we've looked really well there. That looked really good, the passing. We're going nowhere, though. We're not actually making any progress forward. They will finally make some progress forward. Piatek, he is still on a hat-trick, by the way. Should have his hat-trick. Does have his hat-trick. Christoph Piatek makes it 4-1. What a strange highlight. We passed that around between, what was it, Guerreiro, Hummels, Price, and Bellingham, I think it was. Just passing it around, and then Guerreiro goes, I've had enough of this, and just lumps it over the top. Finds Piatek. First effort wasn't the best, wasn't a good save either. Piatek there, though, to mop up the pieces of his own mess, really. It's 4-1, and he's got a hat-trick. Guerreiro with a free kick. Final 10 minutes are approaching. Zaniolo is there. I think he's hit the bar. The ball is gone off for a throw. We've still got a couple subs that we can do if we want to do them, and I think we will do them. We're going to do Adeyemi off for Talas Magno. Sure, we'll do that one. We will also do Zaniolo off for Ezekiel Barco. So we're going to keep, basically, the two strikers, because, I mean, Piatek scored a hat-trick. You can't really bring him off. You could have done, like, fictionally, so he gets a round of applause, but it's a game. He's not going to get a round of applause from anyone. Van Houston, Talas Magno gets a bit of space. Martial is there, and Anthony Martial makes it 5. So we've lost a match 5-1 this season. We are currently 5-1 up against Wolfsburg as well. Can we get a 6? Let's get a 6th. There is a highlight straight after the goal, which it could possibly be a hat-trick for Martial as well. They're coming forward with the ball. Notice I'm avoiding saying that man's name. Arnold, I can do that one. Nice and easy. Gerhardt, forward to Arnold once again. He's gone long towards Cohen in the penalty area. Mitchell Price doesn't get there. I think he was offside, judging by the way the linesman and the referee are acting. Little bit of VAR. It's disallowed. It says down the bottom before it says there. We knew he was offside before it even told us. And that was the last action of the game then. 5-1, 11 shots on target, an XG of 4.08, hat-trick for Piatek, 2 goals as well for Martial. So basically, this is what I need to happen. I was expecting it not to be Martial and Piatek. I was expecting Belotti and Piatek. If Martial wants to do the business, playing as a striker, I am more than happy for that. 3 very good points, and we've kind of fixed our goal difference. In fact, we've fixed it so much that we are now top of the Bundesliga on goal difference and points, because Schalke ended up losing to a 93rd minute winner from Nkunku against Red Bull Leipzig. So we're currently top of the pile, 5 games played, 0 defeats. What we're going to do now, because this episode isn't long enough already apparently, is we're going to go forward to the Champions League group stage draw, which is actually after we play BMG. So we'll play BMG, we'll have the Champions League group stage draw as well, so I'll be back in just a second. We've played BMG and we've battered them again. We've won this match 5-2. Zaniolo, Piatek, Belotti this time scoring twice. Tallers Magno also getting on the score sheet. Also, we did play Mitchell Price for a second match in a row because I kind of just forgot he got a 7.3 in this one. So yeah, that's something to look forward to. We are currently top of the table, still 1 point clear, but we are still undefeated. Only us, Mainz and Werder Bremen, and Bayer Leverkusen also still undefeated. Quite a lot of teams undefeated at the moment. We also have positive 10 goal difference now, because we found out how to score goals. Piatek is the top scorer in the league. Martial joint 3rd place as well. Where's Belotti? Belotti's down there in 11th because he's got 3 now as well. So yeah, we're doing all right. Anyway, Champions League group stage draw. So then, we are not the first seeds. Bayern Munich have that honour. Are we in the second seeds? We're not in the second seeds either. We're in the third seeds. We are bordering. We are so close. 77 to 81. So we're so close to actually being in the second seed group, but we are not, unfortunately. So let's plough through this very, very quickly. Right, I've already clicked the first one. So we've got Man United, Inter and Porto, Manchester City and Shakhtar. I wouldn't mind being in that one, to be honest. Ajax and Atletico Madrid, I'd take that. Okay, it's not perfect. It's certainly not perfect, but in terms of the other groups, only Benfica, Red Bull, Salzburg is the one that you'd realistically, that's the one you want. Atletico are going to be tough. Ajax are going to be tough, but of all the teams in there, Ajax are probably one of the easier ones to go for. Right then, so the 4th team, we can get Celtic, Başakşehir, Midtjylland. We can't get PSV Eindhoven. We can get Lille, we can get Rosenborg, or we can get Anderlecht. So, there's a few teams. Can't get Anderlecht, can't get Schalke. Who do we get? Celtic. Cool. Celtic it is. I feel like we should just beat them. I've just had to go back because I'm pretty sure we played Celtic. Apparently we didn't. We haven't played Celtic in any competitions at all. So yeah, Celtic will be one of our opponents. Atletico Madrid and Ajax as well. I think we should be able to finish top 2 in that one. We might even be able to win. I think Atletico are going to be the team that's going to give us the biggest battle. Right then, that is going to do it for this episode. We've scored a lot of goals. If you include the BMG game, we've actually scored 13 goals in this episode. We are starting to kind of come together a little bit. I think we had a bit of a wobble with Hoffenheim and Mainz for the 2 draws. We beat Bayern Munich as well at the start of the season. Currently top of the table. Champions League's looking promising as well. We still have the transfer window open, although I'm not planning on buying anyone. I was looking at Camavinga, but I don't think I want to buy him for the sake of buying him. So basically, we're not going to bother with that one. Thank you very much for watching this episode. If you did enjoy, do please remember to leave a like. If you are new here and you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. I'll be back next time with more Football Manager. I don't even know who it's going to be. It's probably going to be a Champions League game. I think just one of them and then a league match. I'm not sure who. Anyway, I'll see you in the next episode.